once again, welcome aboard. And one last time, my name is Shane, and if you got any questions, go for it. I'll be pointing out all kinds of things along the way here, too. A pretty nice day to go flying. Actually, real nice. Who's first? I think so. But we got a nice vantage point. When the weather's good like this, we can see 4 of the Big Island's 5 volcanoes already all around us here. So maybe we better talk about them just a little bit before we lose sight of them all. Kohala is on our left. Actually, that's Waikoloa Village, the community. That's where I live, actually. And behind it is Kohala. Kohala is the oldest of 5 volcanoes on the island. It's the only one on this island considered extinct. Should never erupt again. But the nice thing about it being old and extinct, it's had a lot of time for Mother Nature to carve out some pretty amazing valleys. Lots of our right side is Hualalai volcano, big one up here. Hualalai is considered active, but only just barely. Last erupted in 1801, so it's been a while. But they think, best guess, it's been erupting about every 200 to 300 years. We just don't have a lot of records on it, but that's what they think. Well, you know what else, too? The Kona Airport. Have you been to the Konalai's last eruption? Now, 2 more volcanoes in front of us. On the right is Mauna Loa, 13,681 feet at the summit. And it's a dormant volcano, an active volcano. It last erupted in 1984. That's more recent. And it's been erupting, up to that point, in recorded history, it had been erupting once every 8 years on average. The thing is, it's now, well, it's been like a while, so it's kind of, according to that schedule, it's overdue. Maybe today. Now, Mauna Kea, heading to our left, is just barely taller than Mauna Loa, making it the tallest in all of Hawaii, 13,796 feet. And it's a dormant volcano. This one hasn't erupted for an estimated 4,600 years, but should erupt again someday. It's also one of 2 best places on Earth to put a telescope. There's a bunch of observatories on top of this one. So anyway, that's 4 volcanoes. Number 5 we can't yet see. It's over on the other side, Kilauea. Right? Kilauea is the most active volcano in the world. Most recent eruption on Kilauea went for 35 years. Didn't stop till last year. And, well, it's not even the longest eruption we have on record. There was one started in 1823 over there. It didn't stop till 1924. 101 years. Anyway, it's not erupting right now, but it is erupting more often than not. So we'll go take a look and see what it had been doing up to last year and kind of take a look at the history of it and everything. Talking to my buddy. Talking to my buddy up there, he's like, I'm in the old one. We're going faster than he is. I was like, I'm not trying to go fast, we're just flying. He's like, yeah, well, I'm in the old one. I probably have to take that one tomorrow, you know, we all take turns. I wouldn't call it old. It's not old. It's just not as nice as this one. This one's real nice. This is one of our newest. Little community on our left here, Waikiki Ranch. So if you like Hawaii, but you feel it's a little too warm, you know, you want to be kind of cooler temperatures, you can move up here more into the middle of the island. It's quite a bit cooler. Outside air temperature, right exactly where we're at, is 71 degrees right now. In the winter months at night, it can get kind of chilly up in here. You might see frost in the morning even. Maybe, borderline, but maybe. definitely on top of Mauna Kea. We get snow in the winter months up there. Same as Mauna Loa. They're both tall enough. They for sure get snow. Actually, that's even where the name Mauna Kea comes from, is the snow. So Mauna means mountain, Kea means white. Mauna Loa, Loa means long. It's a long volcano. But it's huge. You know, just the surface area of Mauna Loa, it's about half the Big Island. To kind of put that into perspective, half the Big Island is roughly equivalent in surface area to all of the other Hawaiian islands combined. So as we come up into the saddle, this low area here in the middle of the island, in just a moment I need to switch to talk to the control tower up here. There's a military zone, and it's a live fire training area, and yeah, they like to hear from us. So let me check in with them. I'll be back with you just 1 second. Let me see if I can't let you listen in on this one. Let me see if sometimes the radios will let us and sometimes they won't, but we'll give it a shot. Could you hear the static? Oh, we're good. Okay. You're going to be able to hear this.
Sunshine 24, Polo Field, 2.7 descending, Hawaii water tank.
Blue 39 at the Girl Scout camp, switching to Bradshaw eastbound.
Oh, advise on initial contact. You have information Charlie.
Information Charlie, this recording they do once per hour.
Information Charlie, weather at 1858 Zulu, automated observation, wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear, below 12,000, temperature 20, dew point 1, altimeter 3030, pressure altitude plus 5842, density altitude plus 7842, runway 09er in use. Expect visual approach, runway 09.
We passed Marco.
Restricted area 3103 is active, south of Saddle Road. Advise on initial contact. You have information Charlie.
So the restricted area is active. That's what we needed to know. And let me give the control tower a call. Bradshaw Tower, Blue 39, Girl Scout Camp, East transition north of Saddle Road, Charlie.
39 Bradshaw Tower, transition approved, 1 ahead, 4 clear.
Hit site, Blue 39, Will Port clear. There we go. So basically, I said, hey, here's where we're at, here's where we want to go, and we'll stay out of your danger zone. And he said, okay, there's somebody in front of you. Okay. It's pretty much it. I mean, it's a bunch of jibber-jabber, but that's what he said. This road on our right side, Saddle Road, it's the boundary between us and the danger zone. We stay on this side, and everybody's happy.
Bradshaw Tower, Blue 44, number 3, coming across the Girl Scouts with Charlie, headed to the Big O. 44 Bradshaw Tower, good morning, 4 clear. 44.
That's Marco behind us. Now, I noticed a little bit ago there was some big dust plume out here to the right. And it's likely because, so just on the other side of the road behind those couple of little hills, there's a bunch of tents, like army tents. That's artillery. They've probably been shooting from, actually you can see the dust still lingering out there in the middle, out to the right. They've been shooting from here, likely out there, and created that dust that's still hanging in the air. These artillery, it's pretty impressive when they shoot. You won't miss it. If they're looking out this direction at all and they shoot, you'll see a big blast of smoke and dust where they shoot from, and then a little while later you'll see an explosion in the distance. Military airfield on our right side. Bradshaw Army Airfield, part of the Pohakaloa Army Training Facility, and the headquarters coming up next. Most of these buildings are pretty old. It's been here since World War II. A lot of it they haven't really even updated. Partially because the troops don't stay here permanently. You know, they come out and stay in the Quonset huts for a couple weeks at a time. They mostly come from Oahu. They cycle different groups out. Well, we've come way up in altitude, already 7,400 feet above sea level. Still climbing a little bit too. 64 degrees outside here. More air, Dyke? Do you want me to turn it up for you? More air? Is it good? More air? I see a yes back there. Turn the fan up for you. Get a little bit more out the vents now. Notice all these little hills that kind of look like baby volcanoes. So in Hawaii we call them pu'us, which is spelled P-U''U. Essentially a pu'u is a cinder cone. It's an old eruption site. So it's where lava once came spraying up out of the ground, and the fallout from the geysering lava left a big mound. But they're everywhere, right? They're all over the place, all of the Hawaiian Islands, and it kind of shows that the volcanoes don't always erupt out the top. Right, lava can come out on the sides. And actually that's exactly what happened on Kilauea's most recent eruption, the one we're going to go out and see. It erupted mostly down on the side, created a new pu'u because of it. So speaking of eruption sites, if you look over here on Mauna Loa, well, first of all, it's very easy to see which of these two volcanoes is more active. Obviously all the fresh lava, right? But on Mauna Loa, look where all the lava flows came from. Pretty quickly you notice most of them didn't come straight out the summit. They came out of the ridge up there.